we are answering a few problems, a few issues that are concerning money, dating, relationship, and marriage. Let's talk about this stuff. It has been a very big problem to people. So many relationships are breaking up because of this issue. Women are complaining, men do not financially support me, and the men are complaining, this woman is so demanding. I mean, there's a lot of mistrust that has come up because of money. Relationships are broken up, like marriages are broken up, and dating has failed because money everywhere. Let's discuss money actually. Hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Yes, I am Queen Evans. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe. It will be of a very good advantage. And don't forget to hit the bell so that you don't miss a thing on this channel. Let me talk about money and relationships. Guys, there's so many situations where women are suffering with issues of relationship and money. So many women are complaining and saying, my husband doesn't take care of me, my husband is not responsible, my husband is not giving me money for school fees for the kids, he's not paying the house rent, I'm suffering, he doesn't give me any money for any upkeep. Okay, those are the complaints that keep on, and those are the questions that keep on coming all the time. Okay, let me talk about this. A woman or a man, if you're out there and your man is not responsible or giving you money, there's so many kinds of jobs that you need to go an extra mile to do. Stop sitting down and saying, my man is not giving me this and I'm gonna sit down here and wait. Let me tell you something that is very, very sincere. Okay, no, you shouldn't kill me for this, but the truth is, you need to work. Like women need to go an extra mile and work. Because if your man is not responsible, you're not gonna kill him for that. You know, you're not gonna do anything about it. All you need to do is to learn that this man that you married is not responsible. Stand up, wake up, go and do something. There's so many easy jobs out there that you can do. So many women are working as nannies. They're working as housemaids. They're washing people's clothes. They're going out to sell tomatoes and onions to make a living for their children. Just imagine your husband is not alive anymore, and then go work for your kids. Are you going to stay making noise and shouting because your husband is not responsible? Please women, I love women with all my heart. That's why I fight for women, you know. I fight for you guys because I love you so much, because I'm a woman too. Second thing is, you women, okay, I'm sorry to say you women, okay, ladies, if your man is not financially stable, it doesn't mean you should quit the relationship, but just find a way of making sure you take care of your children. That is the first answer. The second thing is, should you pay for the bills in case you are earning more money than your husband? The answer is yes. Paying bills does not take anything out of your body or your soul or anything. Earning more money does not make you the lion of the house, does not make you a man. You will still stay a woman even when you're earning more money. If you still need a relationship, it's better you stay humble and still pay the bills. It doesn't take a thing out of you if you're buying something in the house, if you're buying food in the house. You know, the situations where so many women are earning more money than a man, they're having better jobs than the man, but the woman expects that the husband, even if he's earning small money, even if he's earning something very small, he should actually take care of the responsibilities. My advice to you is, try to share the responsibilities. Take the burden off your husband and try to divide the responsibilities and try to say, okay, this is what I'm handling and this is what you're handling. And it doesn't mean that when you're earning more money, you should actually take the weaker responsibilities, because you know you're earning better than him. Because you guys getting married or being in a relationship is, you become one person, you become partners that are supposed to work together. You don't become warriors, you don't become enemies, you don't become co-wives to each other. You're friends and your partners that are supposed to work and handle issues together. So guys, please try to think about that. And another thing that I'm going to talk about to women still. Please, women, pay the bills. If you're going for a date with a man, it doesn't mean that the man is supposed to be paying all the bills. If you actually pay your own bill and be like, okay, this is what I had for my date, this is what I ordered, and just clear the bill. Leave him to clear his own. He's going to look at you as a very responsible person, and that is what most African girls have ignored. But you should try to consider it. Because in those other countries, in the developed countries, women pay for their bills when they go out for a date. Because this guy is just getting to know you. He has not become your bank account, not your father. So try to pay the bills. When you go for a date with a man, pay your bills and let him pay his bills. It's not a crime. And stop this. When a man calls you and says, I want to meet you for a date, and then you tell them, I don't have transport, come and pick me up, that is a total turn off. That's why you guys are still single. It is a total turn off. Stop doing that. Find another excuse. Tell him, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy, or I'm sick, or this. But don't say, I don't have transport, come and pick me up. Please. Please, that is a total turn off. That's why guys are leaving you on the first day. He will give you the transport and he will go sleep with you and dump you, because no one wants an irresponsible person. If he wasn't in your life, and so. And stop this too. When a man calls you for a date and then you bring all your family members, stop doing that. The reason is why people go for dates, by the way, if you don't know, the reason is why people put up dates is because this person wants to know more about you. They want to have a one-on-one talk with you, to know what you think, what you plan for in the future, what are your goals, what is this about you, what is your family background, and then you're bringing your whole family, and then there is no room to talk. And you expect him to call you the second time for a date. And when he doesn't call you, you get very angry. When he calls you for a date and then you tell him, can I bring all my friends? He will say yes, of course, but he will look at you as a stupid person. He will say yes, and you will bring your own family, and he will show you that he's going to pay the bills. You know? But he will not call you for the second date, I'm telling you the truth. Unless otherwise. So stop doing that. Another thing is, if you're in a relationship with your husband, try to separate accounts. Have your own account, let him have his own account, and have a joint account. You guys stop putting all the eggs in one basket. Stop putting all the money together. You need to be independent, because the situations that are going to come up, and this money that you've put in a joint account, or you're putting the money together, it's finished and you have a personal problem. And your man is not willing to support you. How are you going to do it? That's when you're going to get a fight and a quarrel, and you start having misunderstandings, because you're going to say, I gave him my money, I am working, I am putting my money together with him, and he's not accepting me to use the money. Have your personal money, have a communication and understanding with your husband of a joint account that you have. Put money together and stay with your own money, some of your money, and let him stay with some of his money. That is not questionable for whatever you use it for, because every person has personal needs. You guys, we are human beings. Despite that we're in a relationship, but sometimes we have personal things that we don't want to ever tell anyone about. You have personal things that you would want to finish up, that you want to solve alone. Get a joint account, one joint account, where the man can put money and a woman can put money in that same account. You come to an agreement and agree and say, this amount of money is what we should put on this joint account every single month. You know, and be responsible enough to make sure that every single month you deposit that. It depends on how you earn. If you're earning daily, if you're earning monthly, just program on how you put money on that account, and you come to an agreement and both of you agree and say, this is how much you're going to be putting on this joint account. And then let everybody have their own account, their own personal account, where you can use your money to do everything. Because take an example, there are situations that are going to come up, and maybe you both need to contribute, you know, maybe you both need to contribute on something that has come up financially. But if you both have personal accounts and you don't have a joint account, it's going to be a little bit tricky and a little bit hard, because if you're having your own money, you don't want anyone to rule you on how you spend your money. You want to spend your money and use it for everything, you know. And it's going to come to a time when your man needs your help or your assistance as a woman, and you don't have a coin on your account. You know what I mean? You don't have a coin on your account. But if you have a joint account where both of you can put some money, problems that are supposed to be contributing on together are going to be easy to solve, because you'll just know this money that we put on this account is for the children's school fees, it's for the house, blah blah, any kind of joint responsibility. In that manner, you will stay with your private life and privacy and personal character and personal life, and then you will have something to share as a couple. Let's talk about a situation whereby maybe you're a woman and there is something that you want to purchase, and then you're earning more better than your husband, and you feel like there is something better you need to have in your house or in your life, or you need to go for a trip, an expensive trip, and your husband is not in support with this. You actually need to talk like a couple. I mean, this is your partner. This is your partner, it's not your competitor. So you just need to talk to him in a polite way, in a humble way. Find out an attractive way to talk to him about what you want. It's not about telling him that, you know, it's okay, I will pay all the bills. You don't have to mind about the money. I'm going to pay all the bills. That makes him feel less. And those are the reasons why men are fighting women and saying you shouldn't work, you shouldn't do this, because they feel like when we work and get more money than them, we will actually do things without authority, like without asking for their authority, without asking for their opinion, and we will want to rule them. You know, So if you have money more than your husband, I would advise a woman to actually just discuss with your husband about something. You shouldn't just be like, I want to do it and that's what I want and that's fine. No. And if a man is earning more money than a woman, I don't also expect you, the man, to keep bugging this woman and saying, I am paying for you, and reminding them that I am doing this for you. I'm the one giving these children school fees. I am the one doing this, I don't think that is necessary. And even the woman, you don't need to keep reminding this guy that you're doing something for them, because you're making them feel less manly. Because men want to be the lions of a house. They want to be the lions of our lives like women. But you don't have to keep bugging them and reminding them that, you know what, I am earning better than you, so you should just better shut up. No. It is about communication, it is about discussion, and it's about understanding each other's financial status and trying to handle the money equally. And another thing that I need to make clear about money issues in a relationship, you guys should learn to be very, very open when it comes to finances. It is of good advice if both of you are transparent about your money, about how much you earn, about how much you spend, about what you're about to spend, about the programs that you're going to make. Because let me tell you something, the reason as to why most men are hiding and not telling you the amount of money they are earning from their jobs, even when they increase their salary, they never tell you. It is because most of the women, when a man earns money and he tells you that, you know what, my love, they've increased my salary, that is when you will bring a lot of problems on the table. And then you will start reminding him of something that he never did for you. You start telling him, oh my god, by the way, I have this issue, by the way, I have this problem, by the way, I have this. Then if he doesn't do that for you, you'll start complaining and say, you have all the money, but you just don't want to do this. I mean, who told you that when he's earning all that money, it is for you? It is not for you, it is for the house responsibilities, because you guys need to go to another step. You're not going to stay in the same situation for the rest of your lives. And most of the women forget that. They forget that there is another step that you guys need to take. Yes, I understand if you're talking about something, if you address an issue which it concerns both of you, which concerns the family, that is a very good thing. But you don't have to address it immediately. When your man gets more money, or he earns money, or let me say he gets a promotion and starts earning better salary, it is of good advice if you first congratulate him upon the achievement he has gotten. Take some time, at least a month or two. That is when you'll be like, honey, by the way, why don't we now you're earning this kind of money, what is your program? Ask your husband for the program about the money that he's earning right now. Okay, your partner, even if it's a woman. Men, ask your woman what program she has for her money. If she has gotten an increment, what program does she have? If she gives you her programs and she has her programs for her money, it is not a crime. But you can also disclose your issues and be like, okay, what about us? Like, we have this kind of issue, we haven't fixed this, maybe we haven't built a house, we haven't, this son of ours needs to go to this school, he needs to get this treatment. How about we do that for him? If it's something concerning both of you, that is okay. But most of the times when a man earns more money or he starts getting better salary at work, a woman will start coming out and start telling this man all the problems. I wanted to buy Brazilian hair, I wanted to go and they make my nails, I wanted to go and they change my bums. I mean, you guys, I'm sorry for giving those examples all the time. But you guys cry and complain about funny things, So please, if your man is actually doing that, or getting money, or you're doing that to your husband, please check. And I think another thing that I'll talk about is when you have an issue with, let's say you're in a relationship and you have an issue, okay, or you have a debt. Someone is demanding you for something, for some money, or you have money you need to contribute to your family stuff, like women, most of the times you need to help your mother in something. Okay, you have a personal debt, a personal problem. How do you disclose this problem to your partner without your partner saying, okay, thinking the other way and saying maybe she's over demanding, she's over asking me for money, she's always having problems, like looking at it in a negative way. How do you disclose this issue? To me, I think that you should consider talking to your partner in a polite manner. Let me give you an example. If you have that kind of issue or that kind of problem and you need to disclose this issue to your partner, it is of good advice if you actually talk to your partner about the problem before the partner finds out. Don't just go, maybe use the money that your partner has given you and use it for something that concerns your family without his notice. Because when he's going to ask you for this money, that is where the problem is going to come from. So I would prefer you disclose this issue to your partner, because this is your partner. Disclose this issue to your partner before they find out, before anyone else tells them that problem that you have. And then after disclosing this issue to your partner, that is when you should give him a solution. Like, let me give an example of, I am going through, my mom is sick. Let me just say, my mom is sick and my mom needs like 500,000 Ugandan shillings, and I don't have money at that particular time, but here I have my husband's money that he gave me, or to do something, or to use it for something. Or maybe I don't have any money even for my husband, but I need to ask him for money. I would go in this situation when I have his money. I would tell him that, you know what, honey, you gave me this amount of money, but I have this kind of issue that is on ground. You don't need to use your husband's money unless he has agreed with you and told you it's okay, you can use that money. If he has not told you to use it, find other means. If you don't want to disclose your issues to him, find other means, but don't tamper with his money. And the same applies to the man. Don't tamper with a woman's money if she has not given you permission to use that money, because that thing has really broken up so many relationships. It has created a lot of misunderstandings. The secondly is, maybe if you don't have money and you need your husband's assistance or your wife's assistance in a certain kind of situation, I think you should talk to your wife or your husband about the issue and let them willingly offer. And if they are not willing to offer, or they don't have the money to offer, it doesn't have to make you angry, because this is not a must. This is not a must. That is why I'm telling you that at least you should both have personal accounts differently, because this is of an advantage to you for situations like that. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. If you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe before you leave the video. And if you haven't given me a thumbs up, that means you're so unfair. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video to your friends. Okay? Share the video. I love you so much. See you in the next video. Peace.